Hey everybody, it's Aquila, and this is the Lefty Knitter Podcast, episode 148. Today is not a typical episode. Let me just preface this that today is already Saturday, January 15th, and I've recorded no clips. So if you're a new viewer to this channel, I usually record through the week and then I post on Saturdays, mushing all my clips together. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you. And new viewers, thank you for checking me out. But you know this would not be my typical format. And I'm not going to say I'm sorry, because that's really not the right thing I should be saying. I know it's my channel. I can do what I want. But I try to keep a regular podcast every Saturday. And I know I want to be held accountable, but at the same time it's my YouTube space and I can post when and how often I need to. I don't mean for it to sound like that at all. So needless to say, in the last 2 weeks, even last week, I didn't have a whole lot to show. I've been sick. I had COVID back in December, but I am dealing with after effects with post-viral inflammation of my lungs. So I just haven't had much energy really at all. And if you've watched John's video, he had mentioned something about a family member being sick and in the hospital. And so that is my mom. And I've talked about my mom before. She's diabetic. And I've talked about a hospital stay. I don't know, it's probably been almost 2 years now that she had. But she has not been well. And I'm emotionally, physically just tired and exhausted and drained and everything all at once. I know some people will turn to their crafting to push through, and I've done that in the past. I've just focused on that and whatnot, but John's been a saint. He's helped me so much in the last week, and so my mom has been sick since December. Not that you guys need to know the whole story, but this is the reason I don't have much to show you today or anything through the week, because I've really not made a lot of progress. So my mom was in the hospital. She's been sick since Christmas. We haven't seen her for Christmas. She finally was feeling so ill that she went to the hospital, and she was there for 4 days. And all 4 of those days, she was in the waiting room. Not in the waiting room. She was in the ER in a hallway on a stretcher. And then they discharged her with pneumonia and COVID. And her diabetes has not been good. So my mom got her vaccinations, but it really threw her sugar for a loop. Both shots that she got. And it was it was a hot mess, to say the least. And so this has been a hot mess. And so they discharged her. And then finally she called me and said, I need to go back in the hospital, and we did that. So now she's back, getting much better treatment. Right.
Doo-doo! All aboard the Hot Mess Express.
Hot Mess Express is right. So, to say the least, my health is still not the greatest, and we've been dealing with a lot. And so today, on Saturday, the 15th, we have now taken down our Christmas tree. We were hoping to be able to have Christmas with my mom with the tree up because, you know, it would have been nice. But that's not going to happen. And we just had the opportunity today to have some time to do that. So, yeah. What are you doing? You jumping in? So this is not going to be the most of typical episodes, so I apologize for that. But I have a few things to show you, and
Un poquito in Spanish. That
small.
A little.
A little, yeah. So John got me sheep shears because I got that tufting gun from John, and I haven't really used it much because the weather hasn't been nice, and I want to do it kind of outside because it makes a mess. But he also got me the sheep shears to level off like your tufting, right? So, and I've not used them. I had not used sheep shears before, and so I took. I showed in last episode. I took the punch needle that I didn't do. My sister-in-law did. Your sister, and I decided to shave it. He videoed it. I don't have any video of it. It was on his stories. I guess maybe you could try to send me. Does it save your IG stories videos? Okay.
I might still have it on my phone. I don't know.
It's whatever.
I might have just deleted it.
Doesn't matter.
What you doing, babe?
Shaving some yarn.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know yarn making stuff like this.
How you doing?
It's doing.
Okay. What clippers do you have?
Your beard trimmers.
Right on. What clippers did you want to use?
Your other ones.
What are my other ones for, babe?
Your balls, babe.
Thank you for not using my ball trimmers.
So I shaved it. It might not be easy to tell, but so this was punch needle, so it was looped, because the punch needle is a looped looped pile, and so when I shaved it, it got rid of all the loops. So I tried to also use hair shavers that John has, like beard trimmers or whatever.
Hair shavers.
Hair shavers.
Is that the technical term?
It is. Sorry, you're gonna make this
Clippers?
so much better than what I would have had because I'm just so. Yeah.
It's been rough.
Yes, it's been very rough. So I tried like contouring it a little. It's probably really hard to see on camera, but I'm going to cut this out and fold it over and hot glue it on the back.
You shall not pass.
Yeah.
That's
So,
my Harry Potter thing.
okay. So I'm gonna trim it out and hot glue it back and put like some felt on the back and maybe put like a hanger and give it to Maggie for just to have.
Spoiler alert, what if she sees this?
I don't think she watches my podcast.
Imagine
I think your mom does sometimes, but I don't think Maggie does. Water from India. Nobody's gonna get that, and I love it. It's all right, Johnny.
You might have some people from Maryland,
From
or from New York City.
Well, yeah. So that's a reference to Johnny Fox, the sword swallower, who passed away a few years ago now. But he always performed at the Maryland Renaissance Festival, and he was amazing and just an awesome. Like it was great. Like I introduced John to seeing him, and he put on a good show.
Yeah, his shows have been lacking lately.
Okay.
He's got a what's that like Carney Circus place in New York City, where there's like rides and stuff. Something Island.
Coney Island.
Coney Island. Yeah, they've got a memorial to him. That's where he worked for years. And
Yeah,
years
like-
and years.
Yeah, I think when he was younger.
So
like,
if we
much younger,
ever go up to New York City again,
I want to go to Coney Island
Let's
just
go.
for that.
see that.
So the only other thing that I've worked on is I started the heel. I cut in the heel in the socks that I had cranked, but I'm not even done. I did end up using the kiwi from Deep Dyed Yarns, and yeah, I'm not far at all. That's it. That's it.
I love how
That's
you
it.
tell me to practice restraint, but you buy the deepest dyed yarns that there are.
No, but I think it's nice to have like a different.
I'm now trying to think of what you've ever done that wasn't
Bright and colorful.
bright and colorful.
I have some stuff, but
Yeah.
it's okay. So I have, yeah, that's where I'm at. I guess the most progress I've made is on the pillow, and that's for the new to you Mal. And if you're not joining in, you should, and use the hashtag NewToYouMal2022. And it's just doing something you've never done before in the crafting world. It doesn't even have to be like knitting. It can be sewing. Like if you've never made a quilt before, frickin' tag it.
If you've never punched your grandma.
Oh, no, that's not part of it.
Oh, that's not?
No.
I thought it was like literally anything.
No, it's
like,
not literally anything.
If you've never tried to jump over a bonfire.
No. In a minivan? No.
Yeah.
So no, it should be craft related somehow. But it's hosted by the girls at the Cocktail at the Coop, and we're a prize contributor. So the grand prize winner will get something from all the prize contributors, which is pretty cool. So, and my new to you thing is doing Mosaic Crochet, because I've never done that before. And this is the just like a Kelim pillow. I'm sure I'm pronouncing the Kelim incorrectly. I don't know. But I am done everything but the border and the slip stitches. And
you
I
haven't even shown me this since it's been done.
It's not done. I just put the last stripy section on. So I don't remember what this is the last one I just did. Now, can you tell I ran out of this green yarn and I had to use a little bit of this green yarn?
Let me see.
I ran out of this one and I had to use, it's a little bit darker.
Oh, you can barely
tell. And it is a yarn that's in here. This yarn is in this. It's this one, I think.
That looks like an album cover that I can't think of. Babe, you did fucking awesome. I'm sorry. You can beep that out or something. You did really good. That's really cool.
Thanks. So.
And that was crochet?
This is crochet, yeah.
Yeah.
So I left all my ends that are the long ends, and I have them to the back, but I think my plan is to pull all the ends to the front and then lay them out to figure out where I want my slip stitch border to go, because every edge of each rectangle is supposed to have like a slip stitch border on it. So I'll end up pulling. I don't know if I want to do them in all one color or just use the ends that are
Now
available.
this is going to be a pillowcase?
A pillowcase. So I'm going to do some sewing soon.
So you're not, it's not going to be all crochet?
No, because I think I'm going to do...
How do you attach that to fabric?
Well, I'll hand sew it. So my plan is to make an envelope pillowcase out of fabric.
That's where and then you stuff
So you stuff the pillow in it, and then I'm going to take this and hand stitch it, just picking up some fabric and some of this, and that'll be the front of the pillow. Although the front of the pillow will still have fabric too, because I'm going to get those the fake duck down pillows from IKEA, because they're the real fluffy ones we have that I really like on the couch. So that's what I'll end up using, because I think they sell 20 by 20 pillows there, because I think that's the ones we have out there.
I will not be joining you on your voyage to IKEA.
I know you hate it, but... Yeah. And here's all my scrap-a-doodles.
Baby, you did really heckin' good on this.
Thanks.
Now teach me, learn me something. Is there, this is called Mosaic Crochet?
Mm-hmm.
Is there such thing as Mosaic Knitting?
Yes.
Is it as cool as this or cooler?
Well, so with crochet,
what album cover is that reminding me of? That's that's gonna drive me absolutely crazy. Now blood said sugar sex magic.
I don't know, but so like with crochet, you're always getting that double strand or whatever. So I think with knitting, it's kind of more defined. Just in general, it's more defined anyway. That looks kind of like what they wear like out in the desert. Those, what are those?
Don't make me lie.
I don't know what they're called either. But and they're always like colorful. Well, not that colorful, maybe, but like you always see them.
Can you make a thingamajigger? Like a shawl thing? Whatever that's called, where these things do that thing.
Yeah.
And then you wrap it around your neck. That would be pretty rad.
But I would probably find an actual Mosaic crochet shawl pattern if I did it. But yeah, so there is such thing as Mosaic knitting also. But that's all I have to talk about today. So, and this isn't a fluff piece here. Like, this is real life. And I don't always have something to show, but I do want to be accountable and put something out on the YouTubes on Saturday, even though it might be kind of depressing. And I'm not putting this out there and telling you guys our business for you to like feel sorry for us, because like we're dealing with things and we're talking to people, our friends, that to be able to, have therapy, to be able to talk about it. So,
Yeah, man.
I definitely, I know people are going to say, I'm really sorry. I hope your mom feels better. And, I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. But I don't want you guys to also just feel sorry or feel like you have to say it. I know most of the people that follow us would be really, concerned and happy. Not happy. And, sorry. Would be supportive. So, the people that that we constantly talk to on the interwebs. So, there's that.
Hug your loved ones a little tighter this week, man.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it.
If you can.
If you can.
Yeah. If you can. So.
I have some good news because on top of all this, my little 18-year-old cousin got smacked by a drunk driver. Walking down the street. And we thought it was going to be over. We thought it was lights out. We got some really good news this week. So there is a shining light on one of the... Mm-hmm. It gets to the point to where it's like you're jiggling so much, and I feel like we both reached our apex of...
Our capacity. The capacity, we just...
But
yeah.
If everything goes right, and he keeps improving like he is, then... either tomorrow or Monday, he should be coming off of the ventilator. So it's 2022 came in hot, man. I hope you guys are healthy. I hope you guys are happy. And
doing all that you can do to just make it day by day sometimes, because that's just or even I said to somebody, I'm just living minute by minute right now. One of the days it was like I just had to take it minute by minute, and then 5 minutes by 5 minutes, and
but yeah, that's not a way to end this.
No,
I
it's
feel like
not.
I should throw out an inappropriate joke.
Sorry. A Johnny Boism?
No. How about a dad joke? You want a dad joke?
Sure, go ahead, do a dad joke.
Why do seagulls fly over the sea?
You told this the other day, and I don't even remember.
If they flew over the bay, they'd be bagels. Finger guns.
All right. Well, there you go, guys. That's what we have for you today. And, yeah.
Knit happy.
Knit happy. I need a screenshot, so just smile. All right. Yeah. Go fix that cat, please.
I can't. How do I fix a cat? Jesus. Do I get a people opener? Or a knife?
No.
There you go.
I've been talking too much, and this is what happens. Okay.
But if I were to say that, anytime I say that, then it's a big deal.
I'm sorry. I can't.
So round.
She's rotund.
So robust.
She's so rotund.
Yes. She's
Poor
like
Mia.
a boulder.
I'll insert a picture here I took of her earlier. It was actually really cute. So, but she's rotund. All right.
Yeah.
Knit happy, y'all, and take care of yourselves and your loved ones and everybody you care about and all the things.
Keep driving yourself forward.
There you go.
Create some shit.
All right.